Cool. All right.
Okay.
Day 2. Where are we at?
We're supposed to tension this so it's not wobbly.
Okay.
So I need the nut that would fit that.
The nut?
Yeah.
Nut.
Which I think is probably the one that's missing. We're missing a nut.
A nut driver, you mean?
Yeah, where'd it go?
I thought I was not allowed to touch any of the tools in the shop except this thing right here. And this, I don't even know what this is. But.
Well, it's gotta be here somewhere.
I'd like to take this time to discuss organizational skills. I have 0 of them. I actually have less than 0. I'm at about a negative 17 or 18, depending on who you ask. So I'm just sitting here staring at the camera while EJ, the brains of this entire operation, looks for the nut driver that I most likely lost.
Alright, I'm back.
He's back, he found it, or found something similar to it. And we're rolling again.
Okay.
I got it.
Well, yeah, but I want...
That seems big.
This is like 8mm? Yeah, that's the one that's missing here.
Killing me.
I don't know what happened to it. Okay.
Hold on. You want me to get under there and look?
No. Just,
That's not the right size. We need one size smaller. Just a hair smaller.
I don't think we need it actually.
Okay.
That's awesome right there.
You got it?
Yeah. Got the eccentric nuts. Holy crap, that's tight.
That's probably really got one hell of a driver motor on it.
Is that too tight maybe?
I don't know. This is where I interject and say something inappropriate, so I'm not going to. That's better.
Okay. Install the axis springs your attention the Z-axis wheels by turning these clockwise until the wheel engages the rail.
So that would be.
So these are all tight. This is tight.
This is tight. This actually comes tight. And these just need to be tightened to engage the wheel.
Oh no, these down here is what they're talking about.
Oh.
Yeah, turn these so they're
Okay.
engaged.
I can't believe how smooth the bearings and everything roll on it.
It's so smooth. There. Okay, and then, oh, we never did finish. We were supposed to put in like 2 of these into each one.
Okay. How many have we gotten so far?
Well, we got 2 in this one, 2 in this one. This one needs tightened up though.
I got 3 in this one and 1 in that one, so I'll go to that bottom left corner. Is that acceptable? Good?
Yeah.
I'll actually go bottom right.
Not all the way tight,
Yep,
just like finger
tight.
tight.
Right, there you go.
Okay, so next step. Starting to come together.
Yeah, it is.
We've worked on this thing for what, 20 minutes? And it already looks like
17
it's-
of those 20 minutes was me looking for tools that I lost because EJ is organized and I'm not.
Okay, the gantry is not completely assembled, blah blah blah. Okay, we did that. Oh, hey, we're supposed to put this little part on here.
Yep. This thing'em?
Yeah, we totally skipped that step. Okay,
Okay.
slide the... Actually, it doesn't even have that as a step. It just shows it in the picture. So, I'm sure we can figure it out though.
No, I got the 2 screws and everything right here.
Oh, come on. Fail on the instructions part. Do you see a problem? You have to install this from the back.
Yep.
Why didn't they say that in the instructions?
I don't know. Are you sure we missed them?
Okay, I will look back in the instructions, but I'm pretty sure it didn't say before you install this thingy, put this thingy on it.
Missed them.
See, look, no, it doesn't. Okay, found a mistake.
Farfignugan. Call him. Call him right now.
No.
Call him at
just
home.
Undo it.
Or can we just undo these bottom ones and just kind of flick it off like this rather than take all
'cause
this?
then we gotta take this off here.
Oh, the plate off?
Yeah.
Or
Get this on there.
Schnargen.
Alright, so we gotta take the screws off first, or the springs. Okay, found one chink.
You can't say that.
No, like a chink in the armor.
Oh!
Where is your brain at?
I'm trying to keep my like cop job because all the fucking. Oh, hey, that's. The belt goes on this or something, doesn't it? So it probably shouldn't be all
Scratched up.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to.
You just roll your eyes at me.
No. Okay, there.
All right.
Now we slip this off.
Maybe.
Oh, okay. Okay, now we put this thing on to the bottom one, right? Okay, yeah, it goes on the bottom one.
With what screws? There should be two. Oh, here, I got it. These two. Hold on, stand by. Where's that bag that I just had? It's got all the.
These?
Yes, because these 2 long ones go through here.
Oh,
and
okay,
those 2 are the mounting.
Okay, right on. So, is there an up and down?
I don't remember.
Yes. Yes, there is. Okay, so it goes. There.
He looks like a giant tone. Have you ever noticed that? It creeps me out.
Who?
Patrick. Let me in there for a minute so I can.
Okay, this, I bet you this will be pretty much neutral once you get the weight of the router on there. Cool. Okay, what's that from?
That's the
What's
screw I need.
Okay.
Not a friend, any friends. Let's see if we can do this from the dark side of the Shapeoko.
It's not a Shapeoko.
The Shapeoko!
You gotta say it like it's got a chink in its armor.
Can't say chink. Why do they have to wear armor?
Why did they wear armor? That's stupid. They're so small.
God, someday I want to be rich so I can buy a whole samurai suit just so I can put it on and scare people when they come to my house.
Be like, Shapeoko! Okay.
Alright.
Okay, next step. Okay, running the belts.
So, there's one belt.
Okay, so, no wait, there's gonna be 3 belts, so we gotta make sure we're doing the right size. Because I'm assuming 1 is gonna be for this, 2 is gonna be for these.
These are all the same size, I think.
Are they? Well, that makes it easy.
I think they did that on purpose. Yeah, they're all the same
For
size.
idiots like us. Look at that. They are all 3 the same size. Okay, so can't tell which is which. We're finding errors in their instructions, and we'll send them a note.
We are not horticulturists by any way, so we do not. Is it
I thought a horticulturist is like somebody who deals with plants. I'm pretty sure that's what that is.
All right, we're not mechanical horticulturists.
Sounds right. Okay, now this is confusing me again.
Yep.
Okay,
The slack's on the bottom, so
it goes like
you're
this,
good.
and then like
that.
this.
Yep. And then this goes in the rear, because why wouldn't it? Take up all the slack though. Enough to where the bolt can tighten it anyway.
I realize that. So is that the only tensioner? Is these bolts?
I would assume. I don't know.
I think it is.
Is it tight enough?
Oh yeah, that's way tight.
Okay. Neat.
Okay, cool.
Now let's do the other side, eh?
Yeah. Okay, so there, so totally not square. We definitely need to square it up.
It's not good.
Look, it's a 1/8 of an inch off. Okay, we'll do that in the squaring up the machine part, because here it's, yeah, there it's 1/4 inch off too. Okay, so next up, you could read.
Reading is fun.
Oh, I'm assuming we gotta do the same thing with the x-axis here.
Hold on 1 second here. Be routing the x-axis belt. Lay the belt across the entire extrusion, threading it below the idlers with the teeth facing down. Teeth need to face down the entire length of the x-axis. You with me?
Yeah.
Using a 1.5 millimeter hex key as a lever,
Told you it's called a hex key.
push the timing belt between the idlers. So you gotta like make a U. Or that little breast cancer awareness ribbon.
No, I understand what you're saying.
Okay. The belt will bubble up as it travels through the thin gap.
Thin gap there, not kidding. Okay, next up. Did it, done, piece of cake.
Wiring.
If you haven't already.
Remove the shroud from controller by removing the M6 by 8 millimeter socket head cap screws.
Okay.
That sounds like a British Special Forces. M6 by 8 millimeter is going to come take care of Osama bin Laden. Inside, sorry, a tangent. Inside the shroud, you will find a small self-sealing bag containing 3 rubber grommets and 2 M6 by 12 millimeter screw Special Forces teams. Let them out, they're angry. I honestly cannot believe how easy this is to put together. I haven't like gotten upset.
I think
or
you could probably
frustrated.
do this.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like even I could figure this out without calling them and being like, "Hey, Carbide."
And that was not an insult either. Like,
Yeah, it was.
like him trying to work with electronics is kind of the equivalent of giving a gorilla a calculator and saying find pi.
3.1754. I wasn't even close.
Not close at all.
Find pi, like real pi, because I can find real pi. Look at me, I can find pi anywhere.
I know where pi is.
Sissy guys, I love pie.
I'm not fine, big bird. Okay, what were we supposed to do now? I found the rubber grommets. Oh, they're supposed to go in here, I bet.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what? I just heard the take off the M6 screws or whatever, and I did that. But I'm gonna go ahead and assume that I'm supposed to put these grommets on here.
Nope, you're bursting forward.
No, I'm just gonna go and do it. I'm pretty sure that's what they're talking about. Ooh, X. Okay, Y, R, Y left, Z. Power. USB. Okay, so that's where each motor plugs into. That's easy enough.
Use the 4 zip ties to create a wire bundle with a zip
Oh,
tie.
I lucked out and grabbed the right gantry for this, that's for sure.
Oh, my knees are killing me.
Okay, so this needs to mount to the back here.
To the back here.
Yeah. Okay, did they say what screws to use? The 2 extrusion screws that are left, probably?
Let me see. Install the controller at the back of the X rail. It's the 2 screws that were in with the...
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, okay.
I will say that's one thing that's nice is like the last 3D printer I put together was like a giant bag of like 500 screws is what it came with. This one at least it didn't come with that many screws, and they were all labeled well.
Well, they were... Hold on, let me interrupt
Each
you.
one was also significantly different from each other one, so if you get them mixed up, they're pretty easy to tell apart.
Even if your sidekick rips everything apart and the...
Yeah, who did that?
Me? Guessing sounds expensive.
He's saying I should guess.
Okay.
I'm gonna
It
guess
should
that.
no. It's labeled, dude.
Yeah, that one's labeled.
No, X and X2 or whatever.
There's a Y1 and a Y2.
And then there's X and there's X.
That's fine. I understand that these are
Okay.
labeled. These are not labeled.
Doing the Marge Simpson.
Don't understand.
No, Peter, you get your own lemon pledge.
Just plug it in. Let your chips lie where they may.
Alright. These thingums. What's all this shit?
Oh, dang it. I forgot to put the stupid rubber grommets on. Where'd my other rubber grommet? Blah.
You threw it in a fit of rage and anger, and I saved it from the well.
Look at that. Does that seem right? Technically, you can cut like 6 inches off of it.
I would imagine.
Okay, fine, great,
Then we can make rifle stocks.
wonderful. Okay, what's this instructions say?
For in regards to...
Well, how come it's like closed now? I feel like we skipped some steps.
No, you went off on your tangent, and whoop, there we go.
Okay, in stops. Like, that shows in stops plugged in. It hasn't said to do anything with the in stops yet. So I'm assuming we're supposed to do something with in stops.
Stand by. What are the end stops?
These are in stops. So basically, it's a little bitty button that tells it that it has reached the end of its travel.
Ah.
So when it's homing,
Hence
it will
the
go.
name
It will
end
go
stop.
touch the end stop, so that way it knows. Hey, that's 0.
So in theory, like a garage door opener, we could cheat this like a lot longer if we got longer end stops, right?
Well, you'd have to build a bigger gantry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, but the Shapeoko, it's open source, so you can build as big a gantry as you want.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Look at me all knowing stuff.
Well, that's the only difference between the XL and the bigger ones is it comes with these parts are bigger and the belts are longer. That's pretty much it. Okay. But like, where are you supposed to mount these?
Hi, Leo.
What? Why did you bring Leo in here?
This is Leo. Leo's our mascot. Leo does not even like me a tiny, tiny bit. Hey, there's yourself, Leo. You've never seen yourself before. Sometimes Leo's beak gets long and we have to Dremel it with a bit. Hi, Leo. Alright, back to the show. He hissed at me.
Yeah, I would too. Pulled me out of my house.
Do you realize that what we've been using your Leatherman for, they actually provide a small tool for?
Do they?
Yep.
Oh, dang. Too bad they couldn't provide paper instructions.
Well, they're trying to save the environment, dude. The world's
No,
full
I
of
realized that
freaking-
extra like 13 cents that they would have spent on paper was just...
Well, I know, but they're saving. Think about how many trees they saved.
We are serial number 4049. So if it takes 10 pages, that's only 40,000 pages for all the Shapeokos they've ever sold.
That's like 11 trees.
That's not that many.
You can hear the tears of the wood sprites right now. My else is gone!
And they could be smart and they could print on both sides of the page.
Okay, so then that's half.
Yeah. Math is hard!
And stuff. Mr. Dude be like shaking his head right now if he's still alive, my math teacher from school.
His name was Mr. Dude?
Mr. Dew, D-E-W.
Oh, Mr. Dude.
He was a super cool guy though. There's no way I would have passed pre-algebra without him. I think he just let me go out of spite, like just because he didn't want to see me again.
I will let you leave because I don't want to see you again.
I just dreaded that class, but I actually really liked him as a person. Super nice guy. Teachers can make a difference.
Why is everything a PSA with you?
Because that's how I am. I lead my life by public service announcements. I'm like, remember kids, crack is whack.
Drugs are bad.
Drugs are bad, okay?
Okay. Shouldn't do drugs.
Shouldn't do drugs.
This is your brain on drugs.
Listen. Any questions? Yeah, now I'm hungry for a
Right.
sunny side up egg.
Hey, and that hits that right. Yeah, okay. So, all the in-stops should work now. Okay, so, now how did they say these go in now?
Just like that, just make sure.
Did they have some sort of mnemonic device for remembering which one goes which?
Yeah.
Back to front, up to left, rabbit goes around the tree.
Yeah. It's just like bomb disposal. Red were dead, blue were goo, yellow were bellow. Always cut the yellow wire.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and get this all cleaned up, get the wires zip tied and pretty, and then we'll be back with squaring up the machine.